really don't want to travel to play Modern, is the TLDR. Like, playing leagues or a challenge event from my house is one thing, but, like, traveling to play sounds expensive and miserable. That sounds fine, right? Got mana, it's got cyclers. It's got a Stone Rain in it. Want to mulligan to 6. Just like, every time I think about going to like travel to play a Magic event, I like look at the cost when I start planning. I'm like, man, I could just like stay home that weekend and stream a bunch, and I'd probably have more fun and I'd make way more money. I'd play any Magic online if I didn't get the cards for free. Yeah, I'd still stream, but I don't know how successful. I don't think the stream would be as successful because I wouldn't be able to change decks as much as I do, right? I'd probably have, like, at this point, probably, like, Land Nauseum and, like, Grixis Delver, and that's it. I mean, even when you, like, drive and split hotels, it's really expensive compared to, like, what it costs to stay home and play. Like, I can play the challenge event on Magic Online for, like, really cheap. And Overgrown Tomb here. Land. Looking for a land. Alright, your turn. Don't Blood Moon me. If we get Blood Moon here, I'm gonna be kinda sad that I didn't fetch a... Maybe I should have fetched Basic Forest here. Hopefully these are 2 shock lands. Deal. Yep. I mostly play Legacy these days. As far as like competitive formats go, Legacy is definitely my favorite. Like, I generally play games like Magic as a competitive outlet. Fulminator Mage is a must counter for them, right? Stick this into play. Get a counter spell out here. Maybe I'm supposed to pass the turn here and like end step Beast Within one of their lands. They counter that, then I can untap and combo them. Not, yep. They did X's 2 to play her on the Simian Spirit Guide. Smart. Yeah, I mean, like, even when I didn't have kids, a lot of my, like, traveling, it was just like, we didn't really, like, go see and do interesting things. We just, like, went into the inside of a convention center in a random city. Like, when people ask me, like, is traveling fun? Have you seen a lot of neat things? It's like, I've seen the inside of a lot of convention centers. Does that count? I feel like that should count. Lightning Helix me, sure. This also gives us a thing to, what's it called? It gives us a thing to Dread Demonic Dread. I don't really want to play this into another counterspell this turn, so I'm going to, like, Inside of Combat. Nah, I'm just going to take 3 here, right? Yeah, I'm just going to take 3, so that way they can't Wrath me. Well, I guess if I would have done this on my turn, I could have, or Inside of Combat, I could have Fulminated them to keep them from wrathing us. Yeah, I should have done this Inside of Combat. I don't think it's resolving anyway, so I don't think it matters. But like, if this resolves, I should have done it Inside of Combat. And like next turn, I'm gonna get to play this Demonic Dread into another Living End, and then I Logic Nautigus for a bunch, and then kill this, then Fulminator this, and they're probably dead. Maybe I shouldn't fetch here. Thinning's technically bad, right? Not living end. God bless. Alright. Right, so you're saying there's a chance. They're pathing their own thing. Sure. Sure, that's... Oh, that's not fine. Because now I can't use Demonic Dread. Crap. So if this was a Beast Within, we'd be infinitely better off here, right? Just like, so far ahead it's unreal. Instead, it's this crappy Kolaghan's command, and we're really sad. Oh, I can use... Oh, this is God! Oh, I'm so dumb! Oh, you're right, I'm so dumb. When I said we were dead, it didn't... Wait, why did they do that? I'm dumb. Yes, Chad is right, I'm dumb. Yes, the ape. I was too busy complaining about this. Yep. Alright. Ogland is bad. Why didn't you cast the ape? Because you're bad, because I'm bad. That's why. I also feel like the opponent gets the wrong card there. Yeah, there was a misclick on my end. Yep. Things I will take for 100. Alright. Ricochet Trap sounds great. Shriekmaw actually seems okay, right? Because it can kill... They can kill, what's it called? Spellqueller? How do I board? I just like trim random. I think the K command's probably accurate here. Is Street Wraith? Street Wraith gives us our most explosive draws, so we're probably never supposed to cut that. Fairies are good. Oh, because of Snapcaster Mages? I guess they technically keep their logic dots down too, right? Cerodon. Archfiend is too slow. I guess I'm technically bringing in some creatures too, so I just like... Let's like take these and cut them. I guess Archfiends is... Architect's probably pretty bad, right? Oh, Blood Moon's probably fine here too, right? Is Blood Moon better than Beast Within? Probably not. Can I just cut some Spirit Guides in this matchup because it's not about going fast? How do we feel about that? I don't hate that. I'm gonna do that. Any Cyclords outside of Archfiends and Architects. Is that all I cut? Oh, I cut these guys. What am I supposed to cut other than these? I'm supposed to just trim all the Spirit Guides? Trimming all the Spirit Guides doesn't seem unreasonable to me. I think it might be real. It might be real. Seems sweet. It's doing something powerful. Doing like, it's checking the boxes you want to check in Modern, right? Doing powerful linear thing. Want to port into blue-white control here. Hey, Steven ASD with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I really appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep. How many Beast Withins did you play, Zach? That card always seems insane when I play against this deck. Like, I feel like not playing a bunch of them seems silly. And like, answers target hate card, like puts them behind on land. It gives you something for your demonic dreads to work with. We have drawn a lot. Am I at the just start casting my idiots point of the game? I think I'm at the casting my idiots point of the game. This is my 4/4. Bounce straw, sure. What are we doing, opponent? Oh, found a red source. Okay. Just gonna cast my 4/4 again next turn. Do I just Faerie Macabre my own thing and their thing? I feel like I just Faerie Macabre, like get rid of their cryptic command and my horror. Resolves. Cast. This is my 4/4. My 4/4 is amazing. Actually drew all of my basics. Built. Was it good for you, opponent? It was good for me. Oh, sure. Opponent's on the get us dead plan here, apparently. Alright, so they can logic knot for X5 currently. If I Faerie Macabre 2 of their cards... If I Faerie Macabre 2 of the cards out of their bin, they then can only logic knot for X's. Oh, I missed damage. I didn't realize this was whenever I discard anything. Whoops. Yeah, whatever. Details. This makes logic not kill us. Hope we lose this game by 2 points of damage now. If they have a negate for this living end, we can Shriekmaw this. Which then the 2 points of damage could really matter. Okay, they have another surgical extraction. It's unfortunate for us. I think using the Faerie Macabre aggressively to was correct to dodge Logic Knot. Oh, now we can't dodge Logic Knot either, right? Because they put an extra card in their bin. The fact that I missed that 2 points of damage could really be relevant now. So if this had done 2 more, they'd be at 7 right now. There's a Geist to Saint Trash. So they can logic on me for 4, so they're gonna get to counter regardless. Let's just do this. And then Dread End. I'm not gonna cycle the Street Wraith because then if this doesn't resolve, I lose. I did it again, right? I missed 2 points of damage again. So I just have no fucking idea how my cards work. They should be at 1. Hey, they should be at 1. I'll play this land tapped. And being at 1's like pretty relevant if I had the Street Wraith. Or even 3, because I have the Street Wraith in my hand that I can cast. Jeez. GG's opponent. Going on, Burgle. Oh, they'd be dead if I'd have done both? Yep. Okay, yeah, fair. It's okay. It's okay. No, I now know how Horror of the Broken Lands works. I'll probably only mess that up 1 or 2 more times this league. So, shh. Fine, we won the game. We made the objectively correct plays because we won the game. I mean, obviously. Duh. Duh. Come on, chat. What's the program? We won. Obviously, everything was right. Alright, so Shagmar's been playing Bloom. I think this hand's fine against Bloom, right? Beast Within's probably pretty good. Or the expensive paper cards this deck? No idea. Actual no clue. Double Lotus Bloom, Radiant Fountain go. Alright. Found an ape for my ape deck. So, it's funny you comment on that. That's a big part of why, like, I haven't been enjoying Modern. God, we drew a second Living End. That's a tilt. There's only 3 Living Ends in our deck. This game's about to be as fair as the last Immortal tournament was, Burgle. I'm gonna do this just in case they don't have a Titan. Tell me more, Mr. Hoagland. Yeah, he's been playing 4 of them. They banned the other Bloom, so he's playing this one. We're encroaching on the territory of when other people wake up and stream, right? We did not get a Hypergenesis list for Legacy. I'm gonna back, sure. Okay, there's a non-zero chance that we can make them not be able to pay for this pact, right? Sure. Probably can't keep them off of the pact, right? They don't have... Well, I guess they don't have... They don't have Amulet, right? Can I just kill them with the... I really want to kill them with this pact. I really want to kill them with this pact. So they're dead, right? I just go beast within, beast within. Just like stone rain you, kill you with your pact. I'm pretty sure they don't play spirit guides anymore. Who wants to try and kill all their lands? Who wants to try and kill all their lands? I mean, I feel like I'm not playing this deck to not go for this. Oh, they have a land drop. Woo! They have a land drop. I missed it. They have a land drop. All right, so... That's sad. I was so excited, chat. I was so excited for nothing. For nothing! Alright. Alright. Alright, alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? These are all double lands. All of these lands make 2 mana. This is broken, dude. You can't have it. How are they still dead? They still dead. Fucking chat lethal. These are all double lands. Someday Twitch chat will know how magic works. This makes 3 mana. Killing lands is a bad idea. Killing lands is a crap idea. I'm gonna cycle some stuff. I'm probably gonna beast within this. JK, we hit a Violent Outburst. Alright, so... I should Violent Outburst now, because that way they'd have to use their Lotus Bloom to pay for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna Violent Outburst now. I think they can actually pack negation us to pay for it still, right? Yeah, they could pay for both packs. I think we're still supposed to go for it there in case they have like some kind of main deck counter magic. Next turn we can beast within 2 of their lands. Or just a Titan if they put it into play. They're not getting an amulet for 2 more turns. And we've got 10, 14, 17 power in play. You want to eat? You want some pretzels? You want pretzels? Okay, okay. Icky, I get it. You want pretzels? Those pretzels are gone. Here you go. Enjoy. Okay, it's playing another Titan here. God bless you, chat. God bless you, chat, reminding me so I can maybe not be an idiot. What are we getting, opponent? What are we getting? What are we getting? It needed to be caps locked, I feel like. I feel like I've missed it enough that I deserve for it to be caps locked. I feel like if I had missed it once, I'd be a little offended, but we missed it like 4 times last match. We did not hit a cycler because I'm very unlucky. Beast Within You. These will trade, which kind of sucks. They'll chump here, they'll take 8, they'll go to 18. This other Beast Within might be able to get us there. Opponent confirmed, not ghosting. Yeah, right? Alright, how about that third Titan? Correct, yeah, we can beast within our own cards. I think I just want to save this as, like, insurance against a Titan. They have 2 blockers. The beast within is nowhere near lethal here, unfortunately. They're going to keep bouncing this stupid colony garden. Yeah, so I think I definitely am just saving this to, like, kill another Titan with at this point. We're in trouble if they top deck Wildlife. Oh, Burgle. What's our rule? It's not a real game of Magic until Simian Spirit Guide enters play. Do I need to hold up Beast Within? I feel like I don't. That could be famous last words, but I feel like I don't. They Amulet Titan me, they Amulet Titan me. Don't do it. Shagmar, have a heart. Alright, here comes a Titan. Oh, wow, that's gross. Man, are we dead? I feel like we're dead. It's like all of these are in our hand. It feels like we are not alive. Am I suspending this living end? I feel like I'm suspending this living end. I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm suspending this living end. Queen is not wildlife. You're not wrong, Burgle. Details, Klets, details. I probably should have attacked with everything there, huh? No, I guess they just traded their queen for my board. Okay, yep. They had another Titan here. They have Walking Ballista. For 5, sure. Sure. Any more pretzels? Any more pretzels for your bowl? I believe you, little fatty. Alright, so this is definitely a Blood Moon matchup. It's probably a... This is a trap matchup. Shriekmaw definitely seems great. I don't know if this is a trap matchup or not. This matchup should be good for us in general, right? It didn't draw any Fulminators. Command's probably fine. Beast Within is great. It's like default to cutting these architects because they're mediocre. Definitely want these 4 cards. I want extra fairies in my deck. I feel like my goal is to kill them before the Faerie Macabre is going to be relevant. Do they play Chalice? If so, that's a problem. That's fair. I don't think they play Chalice. Oh, Ingot Chewer is just better. Yeah, I like that idea. Do this. Ingot Chewer covers Chalice too. Did you board in extra cards every game? That's the best part about playing sealed. Just like board in a ton of cards. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm only gonna do 2 of these. I kind of care about Amulet, kind of. Archfiend is great. Archfiend is great. Did you see all the X1 blockers they put in the game? YOLO. Okay, what, 3 draws to the second land here? Gonna pass the turn here. We'll be a professional and rip a fetch land or a forest, and then get to go ahead and Blood Moon them. The Blood Moon hurts us more than them. Are you high? What you smoking? Can I get some? Blood Moon hurts us more than them? Sure. Huh. So do I want to Ingot Chewer them? Or do I want to I think I just want to Ingot Chewer them. I want to just Ingot Chewer them. Summoner's Pack, sure. It's probably Azusa. They probably have Swan Song here. They don't. Alright, your turn. How do you feel about these blood moons, ladies and gentlemen? How do you feel about these blood moons? What do we think? Still a little medium on the blood moons? Alright,
Mommy.
Yeah, mommy's home, yeah. How do you feel? Do I want the other Ingot Chewers? I think I want the Ingot Chewers probably, right? Just like kill all the amulets. Better than this. I guess these are easier to cycle under Blood Moon. Let's do this. What do you mean? Our Blood Moon just interacted all over their lands. Our Blood Moon just interacted all over their mana. Doot 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 doot. Beep 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 beep. It's symmetrical, therefore it's fair. Yep. Go ahead. Alright, we were about to strap in for another fun, interactive, and interesting game of Magic. Maybe we can draw our Fulminator Mages finally. We have 4 of those in our main deck. This hand's really good, right? I guess it's kind of medium. We need a red source. I'm on the draw though, and I've got this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Watch us miss our second land and die, but I think this is okay. Amulet, gross. Oop, nope, stirring, steal. I feel like the range of hands you keep on this deck is pretty large, because just like a lot of your hands are like, oh, these cards could be anything. And Lotus Bloom, yep. Perfect, just like we drew it up. I actually need to get a Stomping Ground with this, right? Which is a touch awkward. I could cycle these. I guess I could get Swamp here and just like turn 2 Blood Moon them. How do we feel about that? Yeah, I'm actually just gonna take a draw. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna take a draw here. They do have this Lotus Bloom coming at some point. There might even be an argument that like the turn 2 Blood Moon is worse than just Stone Raining them. But like, it's kind of a tilt. I have to cast a Titan this turn now, and then we're probably dead. I guess if we hit a land, we get to go ahead and hit a Demonic Dreaded away. We getting Hive-Minded? I think we're getting Hive-Minded. Yep. This plan's really good. Yep, dead. Welcome to Modern, enjoy your stay. Died on their turn 4. Yeah, I wonder if just Fulminating was better. Probably not. At any rate, thank you everyone for hanging out here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. We're hanging out, slamming into other idiots playing Modern. If you're enjoying what you see, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch. Subscriptions are the best way you can support my content here. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime subscription every month, and you can put that towards my channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGO traders will buy and sell Magic Online cards with you, and using code Hoagland PayPal at checkout there, you'll save 8% on all of your singles orders with them. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you get 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, sleeves, binders. You can upload your own custom artwork or choose from the wide range of artwork that they have on their website. And finally, SpareDeck.com, they offer kind of a unique service. They will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. Let's say you want to try the deck like this Living In deck, but you want to play a few games with it before you buy it. You can rent it from SpareDeck and then take it to a tournament before you commit to owning it. Probably just fetching a Shockland here. Chalice of the Void, gross. Probably getting Blood Crypt here. Yep. Hello, Jacob. Ancient Tomb, sure. Sure, why not? I think I'm supposed to let them untap. And the reason for this is I want to be able to Demonic Dread next turn on this if they don't play a troop. No, JMP, we're not going to play Yurkatel. It's going to be my last league. We're already running late. I'm only doing it because my wife was able to get Jake off the bus today. This is our 3rd league of the morning. So we'll get to Demonic Dread, Fulminator them, and then the Fulminator will come back. We'll Fulminator them again. If they play Reality Smasher here, we really don't care because we have Demonic Dread. Just take away all of our opponent's land and a nice, fun, and interactive game of Magic the Gathering. To get in my Nug for 2 here, right? I guess they could have, what's it called? That card, I'm blanking on its name. Warping Whale, right? Yeah, Warping Whale here, I'm kind of sad, but other than that, we're in a great spot. Yep, I'm getting Warping Whale. Fortunate. There's being another creature in play to play one of these other demonic dreads out. So drew a living end, which kind of sucks. Maybe I'm supposed to hold some of these in case they have a relic. Need to bring in all of our artifact destruction for this next game. In the end, it doesn't even matter anymore. Thank you, OP, for putting a creature into play. God bless us, everyone. They're gonna be pretty far off the Eldrazi way because I get to Fulminator Mage them again here. Fortunately, their Matter Reshaper trigger resolves. There's not a 4th living end in the deck. Expedition map, sure. I'm gonna give them the Reality Smasher next turn. Don't want to play Magic with us anymore. That's so weird. Alright, so all of these come in. Is this a Blood Moon matchup? It's probably a K-Grip matchup, right? Architects comes out. Maybe I cut Spirit Guide too much, but I feel like I would have cut that on the draw. Maybe Blood Moon's not good enough in this matchup. You think so? I guess they need Basic Waste. They have map to fetch Basic Waste still, though, is the thing. They're going to play their Chalices out in 0 pretty aggressively against us. Moons and Grips? I think that's too many cards. I think you don't want to dilute your primary game plan that much. It seems fine. Got some Cyclers and Demonic Dread. Okay, this is a fun learning experience for everyone in chat. This card does nothing against Living End, just for reference. This card, actual nothing in this matchup. My opponent has paid 1 mana to discard a card from their hand. That is what our opponent just did. There's creatures. This card has text. This card has text. This is a card that we have to beat through at some point. But I mean, to be fair, you need to read Living End to understand that this card doesn't work against Living End. Yeah, watch us draw Blood Moons and they could have been K commands. That's like probably what's gonna happen. It's unfortunate that wasn't any of our cards that do anything. I think I'm just gonna put a 6/4 into play here. They missed a land drop. Just like start casting my cards. You know what I want to know? Why would you sack your thing? If you think Grafdigger's Cage is good here, why would you sack your Walking Ballista? Like, what's the line that goes through your mind that you're like, my Grafdigger's Cage should get boarded in here, but I need to sack my Walking Ballista? Like, what's the... Oh, because this is gonna kill it regardless. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We did win game 1. Right on fucking time. Man, could you imagine if this was a K-Grip? Yeah, I shouldn't have boarded this in. My body is ready to just like beat them down with these creatures I'm casting, but we definitely shouldn't have boarded the Blood Moon in. Gonna land next turn, cast this Horror of the Broken Lands. Look at how scary he is. How big scary Horror of the Broken Lands. He comes from a broken home. It's not his fault. He's doing his best. Doing his best to get by. Do I just make this not be able to block? So for those that are unfamiliar, you can choose not to cast the spell that you cascade into. Okay, so let's put them to 6. Nice hate cards, opponent. Nice hate cards. The minigame of how to figure out how to not cast is like, where do I click? Somewhere on this interface, there's a no button. Somewhere on this interface, there is a no button. Smart and thin as I am, you just gotta play some more memes. Your memes are not dank enough if you're not as smart and thin as I am. Don't let your memes be dreams, children. Do not let your memes be dreams. This hand, it's fine, right? Exciting, but fine. Beast Morriseth. Troll deck. Violent Outburst shall allow me to feast on the tears of the opposing control deck. Yes. Stomping Ground with this, I think. Bitch chuck. Get you. Some land, looking for some lands. Bogart still memeing people in plat. I love the deck too much. Nice. We just feel like we can't lose. The control deck we played the other day felt pretty good. This is probably going to be one of those, like, end-step Beast Within You, untap, combo you type draws. I get a basic Swamp here, I think. Preserve my life totals since I have to strike all these Street Wraith. One appears to be playing Jeskai control, so I don't want to get burned out if avoidable. That's the turn here. They tap low here. I think I'm gonna go cycle, Violent Outburst. They leave 2 up, I'm not, but if they Helix us or go lower than that. They Wrath us. Huh. I just give them Bolt here. I don't really care about this Geist either, right? I'm gonna put the land furthest down just in case they have, I guess I'm going to 9 here. Maybe even the Bolt is loose. It's lethal to the other Outburst. Maybe. 6, 7. Yeah, it's lethal with Outburst. We'll see. We're probably getting Cryptic did. Yeah, I should have given them the Geist first to encourage them to do that. Six, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They have a lightning bolt that we know about. So I guess I just hit them like this, right? I gave them bolt because I'm an idiot. Did I just like Violent Outburst and force them to bolt one of my things? Doesn't seem unreasonable. And then they bolt this. They'd take 8, 13, 20. They'd go to 20. And then if they want to shock. Yeah, I think I just Violent Outburst for effect. Like force them to bolt one of my things. I messed up by putting the bolt on top of their deck. Like Cryptic commanding me? I feel like if they had Cryptic command, they should have tapped drawn my team. Logic not sure. If they have a red source and 2 more bolts, we could die here, right? Yeah, I should have stacked the bolt on the bottom, probably. Yeah, I messed this up. But there are 3 cards, our red source, bolt, we're dead. Some of these decks do play Settle the Wreckage, don't they? Yep. I want to Beast Within one of their lands here. I feel like I want to just Beast Within one of their lands, right? I'm going to pass the turn. You know, two of their hands right now are Hallowed Fountain, Geisterstained Draft. And they have 3 cards we don't know. Doesn't want to play Magic with us anymore. Fortunate. Definitely a Blood Moon matchup. We said it was a Faerie Macabre matchup last time too. Cut the Architects, cut the Spirit Guides. This is definitely a Ricochet Trap matchup. Archfiend of Ifnir. Easy in, easy out. They have Geist. Do we just assume they have Queller in their deck? Do I just assume they have Queller? Okay, Command doesn't seem like it does a lot. I'm just gonna assume they have Queller. Bring in the Shriekmaws. Even if they don't, we can just evoke it. It's not a big deal. Nah, I feel like the game's not about Gnaw. His hand's pretty medium, right? It's like, has a living end in it, only has 1 land. This hand is much worse. Alright, let's try again on the play. This deck's usually pretty consistent. It gets to keep a large range of hands, but, you know, sometimes it's the beats. You only have 18 lands to start, so... Also, these living ends have just been, like, glued to my opener. Yeah, Gnaw is exclusively for burn makes sense. Maybe like a Zoo deck possibly, but those are basically burn decks. No ice, right? This hand's fine. It's light on cyclers, but it's got a trap in it. Wonder if I'm supposed to leave Spirit Guides in because I have trap. I can see that being true. Beast Within's pretty good in this matchup. Turns on the Demonic Dread. I don't think so. I don't know. What am I supposed to cut? Again, like if you're gonna post in chat, you're gonna make a suggestion. Don't just shout out cards that sound good. Like there's a bunch of cards that sound good. Simian Spirit Guide is worse than what card for what reason? Use your words. Cycle this so I get my sweet F6 value here. It's one less button push. Well, those are really unfortunate draws. And found all the lands we couldn't find last game. So good at drawing these fucking living heads. Stream Decker's not updated. Wow, I'm surprised no one said anything about that. I've been casting for a while. Thank you. Fixed. Beast Within is very good in this matchup. I could see maybe cutting Macabre. Again, like I feel like people tunnel vision on like decks like this, just being like all in is the only thing they can do, and I feel like we're fine going long a lot of the time. Especially with cards like Blood Moon and Fulminator Mage. Not that we can draw any of those cards, but like, you know. You know what? I'm just gonna go fetch my basics here. They do need double weight to verdict, you're correct. Where's my Thunderdome emote? That's not a bad emote. A bad emote idea. I think I'd rather just play 6 of them. Or like board in 2 Fulminators. I don't know, we never draw them, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, there's a toy. Okay, so this happens. Do I want to... I think I'm just gonna pass to them, and then we'll like end step, Beast Within something, and then untap and Demonic Dread with the Ricochet Trap up. Go to 16 here. I go after their Sacred Foundry. Make their logic knots worse here. I can get them quite a bit worse, right? For these two. Yeah, I'm aware, but like that doesn't change my line, right? Like being aware of that play doesn't give me a different line this game. So I didn't bring it up. Like if we had lines to like play around that, sure. But like we don't. I need 2 counter spells here. My opponent doesn't know that trick. See if they have another counter here. We beat Mana Leak, we beat Logic Knot. So how this works is we change the target of Cryptic Command to the Ricochet Trap. Now the Cryptic Command is countered upon resolution because it loses its only target, so they don't get to draw a card either. This resolve feels like it's resolving. I mean, you could argue it's resolved. You could make a strong argument that our living end has resolved. You could also make a strong argument that it hasn't resolved. Yeah, I'm gonna top that. I want some lands, right? That was a Magic Online feature. Oh look, my Blood Crypt's gone. My Blood Crypt's in play, but it's not on the board. My opponent's saying their logic knot was enough there. It's like, you could concede because you lost that game. We're gonna reload Magic Online and see if this works. See if I can see my cards in play or not after we reload Magic Online. I'm gonna add another, so like 2 out of our 3 leagues are free today. Please check. No, did I typo that? We sprung a trap on Magic Online. No, they only had 2 cards in their discard pile. There's literally a video of it if you don't remember correctly. Literally a video. They had 2 cards in their discard pile. I literally talked about how the logic knot wasn't enough there at the end. They had 2 cards and I had 3 mana up because we were I said we were beating. I thought I said we were beating Mana Leak. I thought to myself at least that we could beat Mana Leak. Okay, look at that. I can actually check here. There's a clip. Yeah, look at that. There's a clip. For my opponent who doesn't believe me, and we had 3 mana up and they were dead. And they had 3 cards in their bin. Isn't that a dating app? I'm old and married. Yeah, we were gonna get our Fulminator Mage back from underneath their thing. So, like, we would have... We got our Fulminator Mage back from under their thing, so we'd taken them off their other white source as well there. So they wouldn't have been able to cast Wrath. They wouldn't have been able to cast Path to Exile. God, I am so bad at drawing with this deck. It won't stop a lot of others. People are scum. Because I don't really want Living End to resolve. And negate. Yep. Oh no, wait! Fuck! I have a... Damn it! Literally have and Magic Online just lagged through clicking my trap. Yep. Good beats. So good. It's so good. Oh, look at that. Opponent conceded. God bless them. I mean, their league's free too, right? Like, the client bugged on them. If the client ever bugs out like that and gives you another chance, you should just concede the match. Because, like, your league is free because you experienced a bug and you lost a match where a bug occurred. So just, like, concede, do the decent thing, and, like, go get your league for free. It's a plus power for you, and it doesn't cost you anything. This end's fine, right? My opponent conceded because we were playing a 4th game there because Magic Online bugged us out in the 3rd game. I just tweeted a clip of what happened on Twitter. Someone clipped it. So, if you want to see what actually happened, go look at my Twitter. You can watch Magic Online do its freak out restart thing that they've claimed to have fixed several times. Okay, I'm gonna lose Demonic Dread here. Discard's pretty bad against this deck because, like, a bunch of our cards just draw more cards. Thanks, Foxkilla. Foxkilla was the one that clipped it. I'm really bad at remembering usernames. This is gonna be our last match of the day. Finish off Inquisition into Swiftspear. That's interesting. We're playing some kind of aggro deck. Maybe some kind of, like, traditional Death Shadow aggro deck. Yep, you have discarded my living end opponent. Oh, Mardu Pyro. I guess some of the Mardu Pyros are playing this, right? They don't all play this card. I guess I should wait till end of turn because they could go land, second discard spell here. See, I'm not going to cycle these because of Inquisition of Kozilek. Running 2 Swift Spears. Yep. Alright, they're just, you know, more power to them. They're just trying to kill me. Hey, look, a Demonic Dread. Actually, Spirit Card lets me cycle one more here, right? So we're very lethal next turn. Your turn, opponent. These are my creatures. My opponent's deck probably could use some more Fate Weave. That's fair. That's fair. Small percentage play, but very true. This is a Macabre matchup. Maybe. I kind of just want to click submit. Is that insane? What kind of graveyard hate do they play? Does anyone know what kind of graveyard hate they usually play? WotC actually won't let you post links to videos in your filing for comp. They play 4 Leyline of the Void. Is what looks like. Bunch of them are just on 4 Leyline. Alright, I don't have any. K-Grip kills Leyline. I don't have any answers to that. That's a lie. You need Gnaw. I don't know that that's true. I don't know that I believe you that Gnaw is true. I think this is a go fast matchup. Probably don't want Kolaghan's command. This is probably fine. They're like a pseudo burn deck, but like not really. Howdy, Taurus. Thank you everyone for hanging out here this afternoon now. This is going to be our last match of the day. I'm going to be done with Magic until after Christmas. Technically, I think I'm going to sneak out on Christmas Day for a short stream. My stream schedule is going to be up in the air and a little bit different for the next 2 weeks, so be sure you check out the schedule button linked in the information below for when I'm going to be live, or you can follow me on Twitch or Twitter for notifications on when I go live, where and with what. Magic Online bugged out. This hand's pretty bad, right? It's just like got a bunch of lands in it. Like has a living end in it. Should never mulligan the 7. Should never have mulligan the 7, just instantly punished. No, I'm gonna bottom that. I think I want to just draw lands. They have Leyline of the Void in their opener. Alright, I mulligan to 5. I don't, they have their Leyline. Just go to the next game. I want these Shriekmaws, actually. Nope, I already submitted. Yep. I think maybe Macabre and Architect should come out for some Shriekmaws. Stands medium, it doesn't have an answer to Leyline, so I'm gonna mulligan. Stands great, right? Like it answers Leyline. It has some cyclers in it. I'm gonna bottom this. Just want to land. Everyone's got a Leyline. They have multiple Leylines. Alright, well, this league was free anyways. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. You know, Modern's fun. Draw your sideboard cards. I'll catch all of y'all later. Everyone have a good day. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone that celebrates. I'm gonna find someone to give a host to.